It's a record-breaking Barcelona who travel to Betis tonight. They've made the best ever start to a La Liga season, but all eyes this evening are on just one man, Lionel Messi. Can he get the goals he needs to create a little history of his own? We're live in HD and wherever you are via Sky Go.
Well, the camera's trained on Lionel Messi. We know has super footballing powers, but amazing powers of recovery as well after that injury in the Champions League in midweek. He leads the line, and he is one goal away from equaling Gerd Muller's 85 goals in a calendar year for club and country.
Twice he's clicked the back of my heels in a minute, and he's right, because they do print from Adriano.
Onto Lionel Messi, dropping in a deeper position tonight. Adriano will get some special treatment.
Playing Adriano and right back. Now here's the little man on the ball, surrounded three green and white shirts.
There's a great explanation of the fitness of Messi from Villanova. He said he makes the plane, and we don't take Lionel Messi as a tourist to any games. If he's on the plane, he plays.
That makes sense to me. You pick your best team to win the match, and he's on the ball again.
Messi floats it in. Well, it's been 8.5 minutes of total Barcelona domination so far. The flip side of that is that Betis have covered all of their bases and looked very organised. To Alexis, Lionel Messi. Here's Messi.
That's twice I've seen him miscontrol the ball, Messi, and you can't say that too often.
Interesting that it was Alexis Sanchez who came in and not David Villa. Here's Messi. Messi makes space for himself, taking on all comers. Lionel Messi!
That's it.
Goal 85 of the year 2012. And no player, not Pelé, not Cruyff, not Maradona, nobody has scored more goals in a calendar year than the great Lionel Messi.
Oh, Rob, that's their first shot on target. That's the first shot of any note. With their possession, 15 minutes it's taken him to break the deadlock. But once he got the ball on the edge of the box and he starts moving, that's problems. And he shaped and he looked for the angle. He went past two or three, got the right angle and stuck in the back of the net. Here he is, space, and he's checking inside. There's loads of green and white shirts there, but he goes past them all, gets the angle and sticks at the back of the net. I just feel they could have done a little bit better defensively. It might even have went through one of the defenders' legs. But one of the features for Real Betis is the fact that they don't allow you to get time on the ball, and yet Messi makes time, doesn't he?
Well, that was a goal out of absolutely nothing at all.
Well,
but you still knew when he got it, despite being half a dozen defenders and a goalkeeper in the way, that he was a man on a mission. Well, he's now level on 85 goals, the same number that Gerd Muller scored in 1972 for Germany and Bayern Munich. One more, and it's the all-time record set. He's equalled it.
40 years that record has stood. And this is the run from Messi. Pass 1, 2, and it does go through a defender's legs, but what a fabulous run, and what a fantastic player.
Well, I guess any questions about his fitness were answered in one fell swoop.
And this is the goal.
He makes it look so simple, though, doesn't he? Makes it look like any mortal could do it.
He always makes it look simple, but then he's got that much ability. It just comes so easy to him. And Pepe Mills asking, who's marking? There's 4 of you. Easier said than done.
Messi steps on the gas, tries to put it through the eye of a needle. Something he can generally do blindfold. One back by Iniesta. Iniesta flips it over the top of the keeper, but a tremendous acrobatic save from Adrian.
Fantastic awareness from Andres Iniesta. Even Messi applauds.
Splashing the cash. And they signed Joaquin. Big money, should I say, sold Joaquin for big money to Valencia. The kids and the fringe players who are given a go.
Depends whether Messi wants more goals.
I don't think he was too happy at being the substitute the other night. I think that was one of the reasons. But He came on and he wasn't fully warmed up and rather jarred himself. This is Adriano. Pedro. They're not quite tuned into the same wavelength, the Betis strikers.
Good run from Adriano.
That is a fantastic run from Adriano. Spare man on the far side. Messi has a decoy in Iniesta. Iniesta back to Messi!
Oh my goodness.
Goal 86. And now he is the man who scored more goals in a calendar year than anybody else. Some say he's the greatest, and statistically, he is the greatest now.
Well, I would be part of the sum, I'll tell you now, because he is the greatest for me. But that's a fantastic run, and again, Andres Iniesta, the provider, he goes on the overlap, and he feeds the ball through to him, and then he lays it back into the path of Messi, who strikes it in the same corner. Unbelievable. Good run from Adriano initially, but then the timing of the run from Andres Iniesta, and then this clever little layback. Oh, what a good finish. He's so clinical in those tight areas, Rob. That's what he does so well. He finds the corner of the net every time.
You could argue that anybody can score goals for Barcelona, but nobody but Lionel Messi can score the 2 goals that he scored tonight.
Oh, I don't know. His goals are all different types. He scored headers. People say he's very little. You watch him scoring goals in the air. He gets up and he heads it and he contests it with big 6-foot centre halves. You've seen him scoring with his right foot.
It's the 5th La Liga game in a row where he scored 2 goals. He had a break against Celta. Before that he scored 2. Before that he scored 3. Before that he scored 2. Incredible record.
He's having a barren spell then, isn't he?
13 goals in his last 7 starts.
86 goals in a calendar year, Rob. That's just incredible.
Well, he'll be wise, you know, because he'll know that Falcao scored 5 goals for Atletico earlier this evening.
Yeah.
If Falcao can score 5, that will be his target tonight. Nobody steals the headlines of Lionel Messi.
He's already got 5 in the Champions League.
He's ludicrous, isn't it?
Yeah. You're right. He sets himself some really high standards, and he's so unassuming as well. It's like a day at the office for him, isn't it? It's a great ball.
Mistake from Alba. Iniesta to Alba. To Busquets. Messi is given the freedom of the city of Seville tonight. He's got a great record against Real Betis. 7 goals in the previous 9 matches against them. About 9 goals in 10 matches against them now.
There's the pass. There's a telepathic understanding between those two, though, isn't there? Really are on the same wavelength. The reaction of his teammates is like, well, what do you expect? I think they just expect him to score. They've had 3 shots, Rob. This is the history one. That puts him out on his own. Number 86.
A very humble celebration. Well, it must be difficult for the supporters of Real Betis. You can't dislike Lionel Messi. You want your team to win, but you're watching a genius at work.
You wish you had him in your team, that's what you want. And they're just having a purple patch at the moment.
Against Giants. Great ball through. Messi got his timing wrong for once.
Oh, did he get it wrong? I don't think so. He's not even level, he's behind.
You see how gracefully he took it as well.
Yeah.
Could you imagine some others who may not have been so accepting of the official's decision? Messi, the orchestrator. This is the baton to Xavi. Game of keep ball in the centre circle from Barcelona.
Well, as I say,
great result in the first leg. They beat Betis.
Great Rob.
By 5 goals to 0. Lionel Messi scored 3 that night. And then when they had the return, Busquets. Messi, fine tackle by Amaya. That's the biggest cheer of the night from the home support.
I think it's the first time anybody stopped Messi, that's why.
Rather unsuccessful spell at Wigan Athletic. Former Rayo Vallecano for Barcelona. He was seeking his 77th goal for the club then. There's Messi. He's looking for a first-half hat-trick. They all beat to the ball by Maya. Lose one. Messi teases Betis. Good block from Cañas. Now can Betis counter-attack at speed here?
They can.
Well, they can. It's a 4-on-4, 1 goal difference. 2 special moments of Messi magic.
Yeah, more possession. Good ball.
So fine ball, a little bit of backlift. Check on it for Pedro. Strong defending. To the final minute of a richly entertaining first half. It's going to go down in the record box for Lionel Messi's personal achievements. Pedro. Falls to Messi. Still time for a first half hat-trick. Hurdles 1 defender. And they put obstacles in the way. Good block from Chica. Well, Betis have won the last 2 games at home. They've won 4 out of the 7 here in La Liga this season. Make it 5 easy for Busquets. Away goes Messi. Chica enjoyed that, a once-in-a-lifetime to take little Messi out of the ball.
Chica's grandmother enjoyed it as well.
She sees the players in that time, that lady. Anybody as special as Messi.
Messi,
just in case he didn't understand the Spanish, they put it in English for him as well. Messi. Out. Alexis. Messi's onside. Well, at the 2 minutes the referee promises one final flourish. Well, it's been a magnificent first half of fantastic football with a man whose name is up in lights and has written his name in the history books with his 85th and 86th goal of the year 2012 is Lionel Messi. He's on a hat-trick now. There's a game on because Betis have pulled one back, half-time, 1-2.
Hope to finish in a European place, and the half certainly ended that way. When you've got Lionel Messi on the side, things are always a little less difficult.
Pepe Mel has said, look, we're back to 2-1. We've been outplayed for most of the first half, but we can get back into this game. But Jordi Alba had a chance to clear the ball away, and he went down too easy for me. But this is a little man. Messi's on the ball.
Messi's on the rampage again. He dropped the shoulder, he sent to defenders, but for once he left the ball behind. Messi. Lionel Messi. Alexis. Messi in his own time. Xavi.
Put them under pressure, and Vadillo wins it, and then he gives it straight away. And that's a great ball. Messi's
it is a fantastic ball, but Messi is beat to it in the race by Adrian.
Adrian, keeper sweeper.
Pepe Mel promised the supporters a ball. Messi. Busquets. Good header out by Donato. Messi. Brilliant tackle from Amaya. Now Xavi. Messi. Fans get to the edge of their seats. Messi tries to play it through the legs of the defender. Lionel Messi's now scored 30 goals for the season in 21 starts.
Just not good enough, is it? A goal every 70 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, well, last season he scored 73 goals for Barcelona alone in all competitions. In La Liga it was 50 goals, but it's actually ahead of the scoring ratio last year. It took him 21 games to get to 23 goals. This season he's got to 23 goals in La Liga, in where we're now game 15. So he's at 6 games ahead of last season.
It doesn't bode well for the rest of the players in the league, does it?
he's got these super healing powers as well. Yeah. Xavi to Messi. Was a backhand, it can't be offside, Iniesta. That's a little bit of Sanchez. Xavi. Messi. Little toe poke from Lionel Messi. Messi taking on all comers again. How they've needed his magical talents tonight. Busquets tries to drive his way through there. Messi. Red alert. Messi's got the ball. Thiago gets his first touch. Thiago plays it through. Messi! Oh, yes! No! Oh, unbelievable miss from Jordi Alba.
Well,
Messi's gobsmacked. Yeah, it was a great save in the first instance, but then it was some miss from Alba.
That was clever play from Thiago. There's the shot. Good save, goalkeeper under the post. And it's a bit nonchalant for me, Rob, from Jordi Alba. You know, that's a good save, nonchalant. He's just got to pass that in. You don't need to smash it in. He hits the crossbar. He should have scored.
Iniesta. Messi. They need a Messi hat-trick to secure the success. Well, Barcelona have scored 9 goals. Now Cañas, they let it go to the wrong man. Messi. Now Xavi. Such assurance about his style of play. Iniesta. Messi takes it in his stride. They swarm around him, trying to stop him. And they do so. He's a little bit strong-handed.
Well, it's Chica again. He's got a hold of his shirt. He's
grabbed his very cleverly, well, deceitfully, hung onto his wrist there.
It's an interesting ball. His forearm smashed there by Amaya. I can't believe he's given handball.
It was Messi throwing his weight around, Joe.
He's given handball against Messi. He's been poleaxed by Amaya.
It was a mismatch, wasn't it?
He's as game as a badger, isn't he, though? He's always going to compete, whether it's in the air or on the ground.
Messi. Pushing for position. Cañas comes flying in.
Breaks
over
on.
the top. It's Messi. Falls kindly for Lionel Messi. Looking for his hat-trick. Has support. Thiago behind him. Thiago taking on all comers and misses the target. It's a game which will go down in the history books as the night that Lionel Messi scored his 85th and 86th goal of the year 2012, creating a world record, and Barcelona just edging against Betis due to the magnificence of Messi.
There's 23 goals in 15 La Liga matches, 30 in just 23 in all competitions this season. Most importantly for Lionel Messi, 86 in a calendar year. That's the type of thing you tell your kids and then your grandkids that you're around to watch Lionel Messi in 2012, as it may never happen again. Betis fans happy with what they've seen from their own team, and also, I'm sure, happy to witness what is just an incredible achievement. He's the match winner. What an amazing player. He's only 25. He's not even reached his peak yet. Well, this is the goal that equalled Gerd Muller's record of 85 in a calendar year, and it's the goal that symbolises Lionel Messi perfectly. The type of goal that mere mortals can only dream about. But being Lionel Messi, he wasn't content with that. The one that broke the record he made look so simple. It really wasn't a pinpoint strike that gave Adrian in goal absolutely no chance. So there is confirmation. Pelé on 75 goals. Gerd Muller 40 years ago on 85. Lionel Messi 2012, 86 goals. Quite simply, what a player. We weren't sure if he could do it over the 90 minutes. It took him less than half an hour, Mikel.
Yeah, he was very fast. We were all of us expecting that, and he did it twice. So yeah, new record, and fantastic record, really.
And it was a perfectly Lionel Messi goal, really, wasn't it? Especially the first one.
The first one was a lot to do with Alexis and his move, that diagonal run that he makes where he takes the fullback with him, leaves the space for Messi to open. And we're talking with Mikel about this. This is trained. They know that this is the kind of diagonal as well that Messi does, so they open up the defence for him. When people are saying, oh, Messi the best in the world, yes, but next to him he's got Alexis who opens up, and then Iniesta who backheel it to him. So it's not just about Messi, it's of course what is happening with that team.
Well, that's exactly what happened with the second goal, wasn't it? Andres Iniesta. It does make it a little bit simpler when you've got the likes of him, Xavi and Alexis in your side.
Yeah, we were talking about that the same. When you have Iniesta at your side, he gives you the ball perfectly. It's like, please score it. You know, it's the perfect ball and really talented.
What it is extraordinary is that we were talking at that point of a fantastic Barcelona. It comes after beating in the league anyway, Athletic Bilbao, and they just keep scoring, and Messi keeps scoring, and the team is great. But then Betis came back still. 56
goals in 36 La Liga games, 13 goals in 12 Champions League games. I mean, he does it at the very top, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's the new record, and I mean, that's amazing. It's just, it's the best of the world. For me, at least. We are not going to talk about that, but that says everything, I think.
But Tito Villanova said we are more than just Lionel Messi in terms of the team.
Yeah,
difficult to say, obviously, with the players they've got, that they're not, but what would Barcelona be without him?
That's the thing, is the big question mark. We're talking about a guy that scores the first goal and sometimes the second, the one that wins the Champions Leagues. And what we're seeing is pure history. Just enjoy it. I mean, there's a lot of debate between who is best, Cristiano or Messi, who deserves the Ballon d'Or more. And I could just put an argument here for Cristiano for this year anyway. More goals in the Clásico, more goals in the big games, was more important in the big games when played the semi-finals of the Champions League, blah, blah, blah. But enjoy it, because this is unique. You've never seen anything like it, and you won't see anything like it. See the other Pelé and Gerd Muller we're talking about in the 70s and 50s. It's unique, isn't it?
Yeah, he would have finished, or Barcelona would have finished 6th last season without his goals. But, well, he's done it with 3 games to spare, and he's the match winner. Just how big an achievement is that for Lionel Messi in 2012?
That's amazing. I think he's so ambitious. He was looking for that, and he must be very happy. He has managed, and this is historical. It's going to be forever. Well, not forever. You cannot tell that, of course.
Special goals as well.
I was just going to say, Amaya got his shirt. Amaya, the centre-back of Betis, gave it to him. Did he forget that this is a goal-scoring record? But it was just, we were saying at half-time, it was help of the team in both occasions. On the movement of Alexis there, the pass from Iniesta later. Because, yes, Messi is Messi, and he's special, and he is the one scoring the goals, but he needs the help of a team that plays to his strengths.
Does this win the Ballon d'Or for him? If he hadn't won it already?
I think it's going to be important for the judges to decide who is going to win.
The thing is, they voted already, so by now the voters have been put in. But you can argue both ways, I think, in this year. Can you?
I think it's very difficult. Lionel Messi confirmation that 86 goals in 2012 beats Gerd Muller. So Falcao scores 5, and yet we're all talking about Lionel Messi. He breaks the record of goals scored in a calendar year. He may do it again next year. Bye for now.
Now he's built like a bomber, as a fighter he's fine. He takes off at loving like a B-29, and he flies. Oh, yes, he's a